Today on Professor's Garage, we're fixing 5 problems in one shot on this 2017 Lexus RX 250. The low tire pressure light has been on for months. 2 sensors stopped reporting, and 1 tire has been running on a temporary plug for 2 years. And the brake fluid is overdue. So instead of doing all these jobs one at a time, we are knocking them all out in one efficient workflow. TPMS sensor replacement, internal tire patch, manual brake bleed, ABS pump bleed, tire bead braking, and tire rotation. Let's do it the smart way. These sensors are pre-programmed for this specific Lexus and other Toyotas, so installation is simple. Install them and perform the Relearn procedure. My scan tool shows sensors number 2 and number 4 were intermittently losing signal. Classic sign the batteries are dying. These aftermarket sensors are pre-programmed at 315 MHz. So we are going to perform a Relearn now before we put them inside the tires. I will use X2O TP150, the TPMS diagnostic tool, to activate the sensors and to register them to the car. For a deeper explanation of how TPMS works, see my video deep dive on Honda TPMS. It's a Lexus RX. Check to activate. No pressure, 0, which is correct. For the front driver side, for the front passenger side, rear passenger side, good. The rear driver side, all activated, so no problem with the batteries on these sensors. They're good to go. Since we are rotating the tires, mark their positions. The rear ones will go to the front and the front ones will go to the back because these are directional tires. We'll start with the front driver side, which now will come from the rear. We'll deflate the tire and break the bead. If you're new to tire bead braking, demounting and mounting, I have a video deep dive into this procedure. So check out the video for more detail. So I'm going to try this first. Apply tire lube. It will go straight in. Yes, good. We have broken the bead on this side. And this happened to be the one that we need to repair. So we are going to break the bead on the other side to take the tire off to patch the tire inside. Regular tires are easy. Now we are going to separate the tire from the rim using a manual tire changer. On the tire changer, put the centering cone, stock head assembly. Again, I have a video about this setup and I'm going to link to it here. Place the pin here so it doesn't move. Stock head attachment. Make sure you can spin freely. Now the fun part. Insert the spoon, tie this up, and then we're going to use a bar to push the duck head. And move the spoon. This will spin freely. Okay, so this side is out. So again, pry the bottom bead above the duck head on the tail. And then spin this. Easy. The tire is separated. Now we can repair the tire from inside. Perfect opportunity to show how to remove the stem with the sensor and replace it. 11mm open wrench or dip socket. We can turn this open. This is removed. You can wiggle it. There's also a washer. And here you go. Out with the old and in with the new. So make sure the contact surface is clean. It seals from the inside, so the inside cleaning is actually more important. It comes with everything, including the washer. I will put a little bit of tire lube around rubber gasket and then put here, put on the washer and put this on 12 millimeter. This is perfect, tight, but it doesn't require a lot of torque. Finger tight. That's enough to seal it. Now pour this out. So this is removed. It's been 2 years. Doing a great job. Now we are going to clean it. Let's come in right here. Now let's move it down and let's clean it. Let's put this on top so we know how large. And we're going to buff it. Want the surface to be slightly larger than the mushroom. So I think that's good enough. And now apply vulcanizing cement. Let it dry. It will take a couple of minutes. So you can try on the outside if it's tacky. Let's wait for it to dry. Be patient. So right now I'm going to apply the patch. Peel this off. And then what I'm going to do is to pull this through. Spin this upside down. So now just pull it up, and it stops. Make sure it's completely bottom out. And then go back down. I'm going to use the wheel to run down. Ideally, run it from the center out. There's no reason this cannot hold up. Center out. Good enough. Let's try this pick. Cool. And now we need to seal it. I have this tire glue from another product. I'm going to be generous and then even it out. It's not perfect. Better than nothing. I think that's perfect. And now, while it's drying, we can cut this off. You can use a blade from this side and then finish from the other. Looking good. And now I'm going to apply some more sealing glue to seal it from outside. Is it unnecessary? Probably. Sure it's even and nothing is sticking out. And that's it. Let it dry. An internal patch restores the tire liner and is much more reliable. If a tire plug can hold up for 2 years, this is here to stay. Now the tire patch is done. We are going to mount the tire back onto the ram and balance it. When you put the tire back, because this is directional tire, this is Michelin Cross Climate 2. It's directional. Depending on which wheel you are putting on, make sure you put on in the correct direction. So on the driver's side, it goes in the counterclockwise direction. I'm going to put it this way. So double check rotation. So this is the direction we want for this wheel. Apply tire loop on both sides, on the bottom as well. The bottom bead is actually very easy. So the top bead, one side down, and then engage the clamp, drop center clamp. Keep the duct head lubricated and the feet also. This side, the head, and this is the tail. So on the tail, it goes down. Push it counterclockwise. And it goes in with ease. You'll need the tire loop to seat the tire. Ideally, you want to remove the valve. Remove the duct head for sure. Yeah, things are working. (33 psi) according to spec. This one is done. Spray soapy water, and if there is no air bubble coming out, no leak. Let's look at the bubble. So for now, this side is lighter because that is where the bubble is. So we are going to add some weight. And for now, I'm going to place it here, here, here. I believe it's center now. Good. Now we'll bleed the brake. Apply some penetrating oil so it's easier to turn. There's a check valve, so this only goes one direction. 8mm. So brake fluid should come out. Top up the master cylinder reservoir to make sure it doesn't run dry during this process. And I'm going into the car to pump brakes, and the brake fluid will come out. Now, after a number of times, the brake here will be clean. Close this valve, and then we can repeat the process on each wheel. So the whole system, except for ABS, will be fresh. So repeat this for all 4 wheels. Once the entire system is clean, we can do ABS bleeding. And I already plugged in the VCI, and I'm going to use this wireless scanner to connect to the unit for ABS bleeding. ABS bleeding, okay. Lexus, okay. Air bleeding, okay. So we are going to loosen the bleeder plug and do not press the brake pedal, and then press OK. During this process, keep an eye on the reservoir and make sure fluid is not running dry. Hit OK, and you will see fluid coming out. Let's repeat. When you're done with this, you can press no. Close the valve. Press no to exit. I'm going to cancel it, and that's it. You can repeat this multiple times to refresh fluid in the lines, and then ABS bleeding to exchange fluid between ABS and the system. You are going to get clean fluid both in the brake lines but also the ABS. And very important, do not let this run dry during the process. And charge your battery if it's weak. For the other wheels and tires, we only need to break bead on one side, replace the sensor, seat the bead again, and then reinflate back to spec. Tire loop, and then we'll break the bead. We'll break the bead near the valve, but not exactly on it. $11mm. Okay. And then just push it in, and then grab the stem, take it out. Out with the old, and in with the new. This is the front passenger side. Clean the inside surface in this orientation. Remove the washer, push it down, insert, and then push it up through the hole. Put on the washer, put on the nut. 12mm. Finger tight. Now we'll remove that out and seat the bead. It's only just one side, so it should be easier. Check balance. Now every sensor has been installed. Let's register them through the car. It's a Lexus RX 2015 to 2020. We already checked. They are pre-programmed. We only need to relearn to register them. Need to connect the tool to the OBD2 port. Turn on ignition. Ignition on. Okay. To relearn. The low tire pressure light has been flashing. I'm not sure about the spare tire. Let's just hit OK. Relearn success. Hit OK. So these are the current sensor IDs. Now the low tire pressure light disappeared because the sensors have all been registered to the car and they are working. Before you drive, torque lug nuts to spec. 76 pound-feet of torque. Correct tire pressure, 33 psi. No leak from patch. No TPMS light. Pump brake and make sure it's firm before you drive. All looks good. Let's have a test drive. This is one of those jobs where planning the workflow saves lots of time. In one session, we replaced TPMS sensors, repaired a tire properly, refreshed brake fluid, cycled the ABS system, and rotated the tires. If Professor can do it, you can do it. Stay dirty, stay safe. Until the next time, the Lord bless you and give you peace. 平安。